What's happening, guys? Coming at you from downforsoundshop.com as always, and in this video we're going to be doing another frequently asked questions segment. This one's going to be number 45, but first, alright guys, let's jump right into this. You ask the questions, I give you the answers if I know them. So let's get started with Upcar Rotten. That's R-A-T-T-A-N. I'm guessing that's how you pronounce it. Hey JP, hope you're doing well. I was wondering, do you set your amp gains first, then set your EQ, or vice versa? I think you could do it either way. Again, I don't personally do installs anymore, so it's gonna be, and there's tons of videos on like this on YouTube, but you could set it either way around. I do believe so. A lot of people leave their EQs flat until you get your amplifiers set, and then you can do some like fine tuning on your EQ. But again, it's really going to be up to you on that. Let's see, Jordan Fish. Hey, I have a 20 Toyota Camry, two 400.4 sound digitals on focal, mids and highs. Man, how you, come on, bro. How you gonna run focal on sound digital amplifiers, man? You hurting them things' feelings. One power base, you got a mixture of everything in here. Power base 3XL on an Audio Legion 1600.1. Man, you got all kinds of stuff going on. With a DSP and a 290 amp Autotech alternator, do I need a second battery? If so, how big? I only dropped to high 12s at the lowest. You're probably almost okay. I mean, I don't know what size alternator you have, but seeing like all the amplifiers that you're running here, I would definitely go ahead and add a Down for Sound LTO 6.0 in the back next to your amplifiers, and that should be plenty of good for you. Make sure you have a Big 3 upgrade done as well, so that should make it where you're sufficient. Up next we have Dre Brown. JP, do you match up your speakers, tweeters, super tweeters, and amps like you do your subwoofers and amplifiers by ohms? Thank you, from Durant, Mississippi. Yes, you definitely want to look at the ohm loads that you're going to be putting on your amplifiers, because if you wire your amplifiers down, even your mids and high amps, if you start adding a bunch of 4 ohm speakers, or even 8 ohm, but it takes less 4 ohm speakers to get too far down where your 4-channel amplifier isn't going to be able to run it. So usually you can only do 2 4 ohm speakers per channel on a 4-channel amplifier, because that's going to put it at 2 ohm, and most 4 channels don't run less than 2 ohm in your standard, like this JP234 right here. It's not going to run less than 2 ohm. If you try to go down to 1 ohm, you're probably going to blow a channel or blow the amplifier. They're just not made for that. So yes, to answer your question, it is very important to match it properly. Up next we have L Vegas. Says, how do we determine how many dBs we set the gains to in relation to the sub, and why? I'm not really sure what you're asking here, because most people have a dB reading after they put out, after they put it on a decibel meter. So I'm kind of confused on that. But anyway, I don't know how to answer it. You got me stumped there. So maybe respond to if you see this, respond to this, and let us know exactly what you're looking for, because the only way that you can get a dB reading, a decibel reading, is if you put it on a competition decibel meter. So that's how you would get that. Anyway, up next we have Ultimate_Bound. Hey JP, I recently bought 2 XV3 dual 2 subwoofers. Is a JP43 a good amplifier for those, or do you recommend a better one? A JP43 would do good on those, but I would probably recommend a JP63 on those 2 subs. They could definitely handle it, as long as you keep the power clean, no clipping, have good electrical, and it should be good. So that's going to wrap up this frequently asked questions segment number 45. If y'all need anything, hit us up downforsoundshop.com, or you can give us a call at 702-701-9800. Don't forget about the Down for Sound difference as well. Guaranteed lowest prices, fastest shipping, best customer service. See you in the next one. Later. What's happening, guys? If y'all enjoyed all the hot content that you saw in that video, be sure to follow me on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram under the Life of Price, and also Down for Sound Shop on Facebook and Instagram. And don't forget Snapchat. I'm JPD4S on there, so be sure to check me out there. We'll see you in the next one. Later.